Okay, so I just got back from the car wash with this pressure washer. I actually started making the video with my freaking iPhone. Then I realized, hey, wait a minute, I bought a new camera, so might as well use it. Anyway, you can see how much rust is up in the air filter here. Oop, got to get used to this camera. It has a little bit of different field of view. So I already took that off. The air filter it's completely soaked. So I'll let that dry out. Most likely I'll buy a new one. Anyway, I'm just looking at all the linkage here. Everything looks good. I already had out the spark plug. Has spark. And after pulling it for a while, it has good compression. Decent, like good enough compression to run. I also squirted a couple drops of oil in here and cranked it over a few times. And as you can tell, I got the holes off it. You can see it cleaned up very, very nice at the car wash. So, get a little shot of what kind of pump this thing has. Try to zoom on the camera here. Oh, that actually works very nice, eh? Can't really see what the bottom row there says, but probably shine it up nicer if I really wanted to. But anyway, I was originally going to buy this to resell, but I'm thinking I might just keep it. So you can even see under there it cleaned up nicely. Still got some water dripping out. I just got back from the car wash about 15 minutes ago. You can see in there, I'll zoom inside the tank. Yeah, very dirty. Very, very dirty. See the rust on here, and oh my god, that smells like 5-year-old gas. Oh, that's horrible. Anyway, I know she has spark, I know she has compression. Yeah, I know, if I start it up and it pulls in this watery gas, it's bad for it, but choke off. A little bit of slime inside there, hard to say. Anyway, let's give it a shot of Start You Bastard, carbon choke cleaner. A little bit of this left, not much for air pressure in it. So I'm gonna, I know it's bad if it sucks up what's in the, oh. It's crunching on my knee, don't recommend that, but it works. Barely getting anything out of here. Well, oh, there we go. Now I got a lot of air there. So over my hand, over the carb. If she backfires, she'll light on fire. Anyway, let's see what happens. Okay, well that actually sounded very good and no smoke or anything. So, yeah, looks like I got a good engine. And already after 3 minutes recording, my battery's in the yellow. And I was playing with it for about 10 minutes before. So I'm going to have to get myself a couple spare batteries. Some of the decoded ones I'm probably going to go for. I know there's some standalone models that require chargers. Again, I'm talking about my camera. It's a Canon R30, I believe it was. HF R30. So, just a cheap camera. But anyway, that sounded pretty good. So, no abnormal noises from that engine. So, time to drop that tank. I'm going to pull off the entire tank. I know I got about 5 spare tanks. Okay, screw that. I was going to unbury them. They're in that bin. I also got a couple newer style tanks, because this is the newer style. I'm pretty sure I can't, if I remember right, install the old style tanks on it. Whoa, look at that. The carb cleaner. Carb cleaner ate the warning sticker. That's kind of cool. That's some powerful shit there. This is actually Briggs & Stratton carb cleaner. So, kind of sucks that, you know, there's no air pressure left in it, but quite a bit. That can's like a quarter full. So, meat cutting table that we're going to be building into something for hunting season, which is actually starting right about now for some people, but we're not going till October 28th. Anyway, I'll pull off that tank and I'll make some updates. Right now it's Tuesday, I think the 24th. So I'm probably just going to put it in a pile now for a few days. I'm going to price out a new tank, see if I can actually get a brand new one. So, because by the looks of it, everything's good. This engine is well worth, in my opinion, putting money into. The pump, I know I could get a rebuild kit if I had to for the pump. So I'm not too worried about that. So anyway, stay tuned for some updates. Holy crap, look how dirty that screw is. That is pretty bad. Those are carburetor screws. I just started removing them using my Pearl Point screwdrivers that I bought when I was doing the TS 350 or whatever that saw is. So it's a pretty good set. Pearl Point. Very nice set of screwdrivers. Anyway, yeah, that screw was a bitch to get out. Every one of them is super tight because they're rusted and corroded on the other end. So, chances are the gas tank's going to probably need, you know, a new gas tank. The threads are probably going to be pretty shot. Anyway, the only way to find out is to continue pulling it off. I'm also going to pull off the exhaust for the hell of it. So, I got that super quiet one on that other engine that I'll toss on here. You know, make it a little bit quieter to run. Sweet. Okay, so I got the carburetor loose. My eyes are frickin' burning. That's how stinky this frickin' gas is. Anyway, I never pulled this off yet, but I did see green. Oh, yummy. Oh, gotta get a little bit straighter with that. There we go. Holy, like look at that corrosion. And that's not even metal. Bottom of the screen, and the bottom of the screen's plugged, but it's yeah, yummy. Yeah, that is pretty disgusting. So I'm gonna ultrasonic clean it, I think. Don't need to put that in a video. I'm sure people can look up videos how to ultrasonically clean carburetors. So anyway, it's either that or I can sandblast it. I got the rest of it all loose here. Oh, besides the little spring on the bottom on the governor. There we go. And the kill wire, switch wire. So I'll gotta unhook that after I shut off the camera. But you can see everything else. It's pretty, you know, not too bad. You can see, wait, where is the gas tank? There we go. You can see the rust in there and the float. Well, not float, but you know what I mean. Yeah, this thing is almost, I would say 75% filled, and hard to say how much of that is water, but I'm sure quite a bit. So anyway, everyone knows what the inside of a gas tank looks like, so I am not going to, hope that doesn't fall. It's falling. Anyway, I'll start the video again once I get a new tank, or maybe when I'm cleaning the carburetor I'll show that. We'll have to wait and see. Okay, so gas tank's outside. Oh, did that stink. Anyway, I'm going to take it, this here is probably where the soap goes, into that hole there, which is kind of plugged with dirt, so I might as well unscrew that, clean it up. Of course I got the entire hose off it right now. I am going to pressure wash the rest of it. I'm going to do an oil change while I'm at it too. 3-bolt style carburetor, that's the newer style, or 3-bolt on the manifold here. Anyway, that exhaust for now I'm going to leave it on. Maybe sometime next week I'll pop it off, switch the exhaust from the other one. I might even switch the entire carburetor assembly, kind of hard to say. The other motor is an 88 and this is a 94, so I'm not sure how much changed really since then. The other motor is an IC engine where this one is not. So I can look up the model number, but normally they say IC right on them, so guessing this one's not. So I might just switch the entire engines, just, you know, it'd be handy to keep the IC engine on this. But the IC engine needs a diaphragm in the carburetor because it's a bit of bitch of the start unless you prime it. I'm talking about the engine that's in the shed. So anyway, got all my parts in my huge ass parts bin. So anyway, I guess that's the way I'm going to leave it for today. And again, check on how much a new gas tank is. If it's cheap enough, I might just buy new. If it's more than I want to spend, which is any more than 30 bucks, I'm just going to sandblast it, clean it, and reuse the old one. And of course it needs a new fuel cap. I'm also going to pop off the recoil cover, make sure nothing made a nest in there, but it looks pretty clean from what I can see through there. So don't think I'll have to do that. But it's always, you know, a good thing to just pop it, take a look at it. So anyway, probably won't have an update on this for a few days. And it looks like the crankcase vent has water in it. Nope, not really. Sweet-ish.